back to Change My Life 180. Today we're making a homemade poutine, and for this we'll need those ingredients. Beef shanks. The beef shanks I got specifically with lots of bone marrow. It's gonna be part of our poutine. Onion, potatoes. The potatoes, we're not gonna be deep frying them. You will see what I will do with that. Sour cream, cornstarch, Poutine cheese. I don't know how you call it proper name, but it's going to be Poutine cheese, salt and pepper. And we'll start with our meat. The beef shanks takes a very long time to cook, so we're going to cook it for about an hour on a stove. Let's go. For the beef shanks, we're going to start with our onion. So I'm going to pre-cut our onion, and you will definitely need it for your meat. So the way you want it to pre-cut it is as diced as possible. We're not going to do half circles, we're going to dice it up. Okay, we're going to start with a little bit of olive oil, and we'll add our beef shanks. I'll add some salt on this side. We're gonna fry it for 3 minutes on each side. Another 3 minutes has passed. Now we'll add our onion. We'll turn again for the last time our steak, shank steak. We're gonna put our stove for very low heat, and we'll let it cook with covered skillet for about 40 minutes to an hour. While our beef shanks are getting ready, we're gonna start working on our potatoes. The potatoes we are going to put on oven and boil it up. We want boiled potatoes. Also, in the ingredient count, I completely forgot to mention to you about the beef broth. This is the beef broth that we'll be also preparing for our gravy. We're going to boil our potatoes until they're completely ready. So let's do the potatoes. So our meat has been cooked for about 40 minutes, 45 minutes roughly actually. And now it's getting to the point of ready. We're gonna take it out and put it aside. From this we're going to make our gravy. I'm going to add some butter first. Give it a little bit of a quick stir. We're going to add our cornstarch. It's about 2 tablespoons. Give it another stir. We're gonna cook it for about 5 minutes. So that's what you're trying to achieve, is this consistency. So we're gonna let it sit for another maybe 2-3 seconds and 1 second, and I will be adding now our broth. So we're gonna add a bit of broth right now and see how it goes. We'll add a little bit more. And a little bit more. So keep stirring until it gets to this consistency. We'll add our last broth to this whole thing. And again, keep stirring. So you're trying to achieve this consistency, so until it's bubbly and stuff. And now back to cooking. And you see now how the whole thing cooked for about 5 minutes. Now our broth and our cornstarch are getting to work with all the goodness from the beef shack. Now we'll add a little bit, well, not a little bit, we will add 2 tablespoons of, generous 2 tablespoons of sour cream. And we'll stir it again. We'll add also some salt and pepper because just did a taste test and it feels like it's not enough salt, so much salt. And pepper. So here is our gravy sauce is ready. I'm gonna put it aside and we'll work on our potatoes. Well, let's work on our potatoes. Now we have our potatoes boiled up and it's all cooled off. I'm gonna cut it all in half. You just take each potato and you cut it in half. We will add olive oil, then we will add butter, and we'll add our potato. Stir it up a little bit. And this is our French fries. So I know it's not classical, I know it's not deep fried, but I don't want it to be deep fried. I want to have best poutine ever. This is the best poutine that you can ever make at home. Now, for this, you want to be very generous with salt. So you're going to grab that thick salt, and you're going to put it like a very thick amount of salt for the French fries. Well, now, what left to do is the fun part, and the fun part is to assemble our poutine. And here we have it. This is our potatoes. This is the bone marrow from our beef shacks. And here is the beef shank in small pieces. So to start, we're gonna grab our fried potato and we'll add some cheese. Then we'll add our beef shanks meat. And we'll take 1 spoon of bone marrow, like that. And top it off with our sauce. Sorry, with our gravy. Let's be generous with our gravy, well, because it's delicious. So let's give it a quick bite taste to that magnificent homemade poutine. It's boiling hot. Alright, this is an amazing homemade poutine. I want to give it another try. Now grab a little bit of bone marrow with a little bit of cheese. Oh my god, look at this deliciousness. Oh, this is magnificent. And we have
Poutine expert.
Poutine expert. So please give us your taste.
Yes, I will. Wow, it's so
What do you think about poutine?
Very good. And super creamy.
That's the words I was looking for. Super creamy. The gravy is amazing. It's better than I expected.
I can keep eating this. It's no problem for me.
Anyway, thank you guys. Please don't forget to comment down below and leave a comment what would you like to change in that poutine if you had other ideas, and subscribe, hit that bell button so it's gonna notify you with the new videos, and we'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye bye.